Back with another video, and today's video I'm going to do a book review. So today's book review is going to be on Chloe LUKASIAK, Girl on Point, Chloe's Guide to Taking on the World. As promised, I was going to do this, and here it is. Oh, I can't wait to do this. But honestly, like, first thing first, I love this book. It's amazing. Me, myself, as a 17-year-old girl, I relate so much to this, and yeah. Also, before I actually get into the book, I just want to say, yes, I'm in a new room. I don't know if this is going to be my filming room or anything. I'm still kind of like checking and see how it's going to be and how it's going to look on my camera. And yeah, so, that is just it for now, I guess. So, let's get into the book. So, this is how it looks. In the front, it's got this beautiful design. Also, can I just start by saying that this book is really different than the other books. It's not like the pages are not like paper kind of thing. It doesn't have like, how do I say, you know what I mean, like it doesn't feel like paper. I don't know, like ignore me. So yeah, it looks really pretty at the with all the ballerina designs and stuff, and then like at the back as well, it's got a really nice cool design. And it says on these pages you will find, and then it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 bullet points of some stuff. So first thing, the story of how I ended up on Dance Mom and the end, and how she went back. A lot of advice, some photos that you've never seen before. Poems and short stories from her top secret journal, and a few other surprises too. And then she puts, I hope you love it, XOXO, Gossip Girl. I'm joking, it doesn't say Gossip Girl, but it says XOXO. So, yeah, if you know me, I'm a huge fan of Gossip Girl. And, yeah. So, when you open the book, it takes you into like a few pages. It's got a page telling you like a bunch of stuff that she thinks we might not know. Some of them I already knew, some of them I kind of like agree, and I found out that we're kind of the same. Then she has something that she wrote just before it starts, and then you have the content page. So it has 20 chapters, I guess. So I'll name some of them in this book. So it's got Back to the Future, Girl from Mars, Me, Myself, and I, Because My Sister Has to Have Her Own Page, or her own chapter, I mean. Desmond Part 1, Desmond Part 2, Friendship, Kindness is the Power, Taking on the World. And that's just some of them. There's way more. One of my favorite has to be like, where is it? In Search of Self-Acceptance. That is my favorite chapter, and that is chapter 10. It talks about she talks about so many things. She gives advice to you. She shows you her poems, even like, you know how if you saw my Mackenzie Ziegler's book review, I talked about how I enjoyed that hers was very creative because she gave us recipes, she gives us quiz, and that's cool and different. What's different about this compared to any other, because everyone has to have something that's theirs and that they love, and she really likes reading so much, and she has said that so many times. She loves reading and she loves poems, so she made she has a few pages along the way with poems. So she has poems for each of her friends, poems for her sister that she wrote, and just short stories as well. And she has pictures here that we've never seen. I've actually never seen a picture of Chloe when she was little. So when I got the book, I kind of was curious to see how she looks. So if you're a huge fan, and you're in her fan base and you've seen photos, you will find in this book special photos that you haven't seen before that they keep around the house. Which is cool that she wants to feel like we're like part of her family, you know, and get to know her more and see stuff that she doesn't normally share online. She talks about like what she loves about social media and what she doesn't love about social media. And we know that we have so many good things that social media brings to us and so many bad things. And I kind of agree with everything that she says in this book about social media, about self-acceptance, like struggles in your body and that. And yeah. So I wrote a few down so I don't forget. So, okay. One thing that I wrote was she wrote this book with someone called Nancy. So it wasn't just everything her by herself. yeah, the first thing. Okay, so let's talk about dance moms. So I told you there's a part one, and then there's a part two. So the first half of the part is just like, let me see. Let me check what page it is. So, 6. Okay, so give me a second so I can just find. She has a few dance role models that she named, which is kind of cute. She has a picture with Jason Derulo, which is great because I'm going to see him. 8. It's chapter 6. She talks about her eye surgery, which I know that people used to like mock her about it, and yeah. So okay, she has pictures from like season 1 with Paige, which is so adorable. And okay, so the first half of so the first, she talks about how she got into it, like the beginning of like how they audition and stuff. She talks about the very beginning of the thing, and then up until the part of she left. She talks of one thing that I noticed and I had to highlight when I was reading this is the fact that she talks about Maddie and the whole rival thing and Team Maddie, Team Chloe. I have to say that I'm Team both. I've always been. I never liked the whole idea of them being like how do I say it? Them being rivals, because they were very close friends, but they were rivals, and sometimes that complicated stuff. And their moms would always like fight all the time and like blame the other kid, and that was very hard to keep them as a friendship. So that's why things kind of got awkward ever since. She talks about Maddie still. I never thought that she would actually put pictures of her and Maddie, and she has pictures of with all the girls, her and Maddie, her and Paige, Nia, even the whole team, the original from season 1 and 2 with Chloe with Kendall. She has pictures from like before she went and done her dance or after or something, and she talks from the beginning of like Dance Mom all the way to when she left. That's part 1, and then part 2 is like how she went back and why she went back. And I remember when she went back. Okay, so I'm back. So it kind of turned off for a second. What was I talking about? I was talking about how in the second season, in season 7 when she came back, a lot of people kept saying that she came back for the fame and that she was bored and she didn't do anything. So she kind of talks about all this, why she came back, why would she go back and put herself through again with Abby and stuff, and when she went through with Abby. And I kind of like, she's brave for talking about everything. She's brave for talking about Maddie. She's brave for talking about dance moms even, and all that. Although I remember when Maddie came out with Maddie's Diary, everyone like kind of got very upset, and I saw a lot of people saying mean stuff about her because she was being paid to not talk about Abby in the book, when maybe that has nothing to do with it. Why she didn't want to talk, maybe because she's not comfortable and stuff. And I appreciate the fact that Mackenzie did it and Chloe did it as well. So yeah, that's good. She has a page for Clara. If you don't know who Clara is Chloe's little sister, and they're so cute. They have such a great bond together. And Clara gets her own page where Chloe talks about Claire and stuff. And then she has like a chapter about bullies and social media, like I said. She talks about Maddie Ziegler, that's what I wrote, and their friendship and the rivals and stuff. And that's all I really wrote down here. So yeah, if I have to like, out of like the 2 other books, like Maddie and Mackenzie, I enjoyed those books so much. I literally loved like getting to know them, such as I loved getting to know Chloe. But if I have to like decide which one that I kind of at the end loved the most, I would have to say this book, because like maybe because I'm 17 and I relate to like so many things just like Chloe, and kind of went through the same thing most of it, I would say. So yeah, I guess I really love this book so much and I relate to it. So if you're looking for a book to read, and if you're a big fan of Chloe or even Dance Moms and you want a Dance Moms book, definitely get this. If you don't watch Dance Moms and you have no idea what I said, it's a reality show with a teacher called Abby Lee, and at the Abby Lee Dance Studio with her Elite Team. Are they the Elite? Yeah, I think. It's a reality TV show following the story of these little girls in Pittsburgh, and then they go to LA and stuff, and they're dancing, and like they have like not a lot of, like, not a month, like a few weeks to like a week or something to learn the routine and the solos and stuff, and then go to the competition and win. And there's a lot of rivalry, there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of everything, like even crazier than the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I would say. So yeah, if you want to watch that show, you should definitely do. I love it myself, mostly because of the girls and the dance and seeing the dance competitions and stuff, because I love dance and I love dance movies and shows and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, what do I rate this out of 10? I think I would give it like 100, because like this book is really good. It's thick as well, so it's very different. You can tell this is really like her kind of thing, and you get to know about her, just like I would say other books, but I feel like I got to relate more to her than I did with other people. So that's why I love the book so much, and I honestly think you should get it, because who knows, you might love this book, you might not, you might want to see and get to know this person even if you don't know who this person is. It's a great way to getting to know someone, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Comment down below whose other like book you want me to read, or another type of book you want me to read and do a book review on, because I'm willing to do that. Also comment down below other like videos you want me to see, if you're excited to see my Jason Derulo concert concert here, so vlog. So yeah, thank you and bye. I wear short shorts.